Up to 4 and 5, and what's going like in the locker room right now?
Yeah, I heard. I mean, everyone cares so much. I mean, it's a team full of guys that love to play the game and love to play for each other. So that happening, super unfortunate. And Fresno's a good team, but we know we got to be better and all those things. But I mean, it's a tough one as well, for sure.
He said that he feels like you give them the best chance to win right now, or at least with the circumstances of tonight. What do you think you're doing to put yourself in that position, Maddux?
I mean, when it just comes down to playing football, I mean, it's a tough situation right now. Just playing football, and that's what you got to do at this point. So.
I think Bush said earlier this week that you're still, I don't know if it changed this last week, but as of last Monday, you're getting like 25% of the reps in practice. Is that pretty accurate? And then how to play, 75% in the game, how tough is that?
Yeah, I mean, that's not something I really control or think about. I wouldn't know, honestly. I go to practice every day and just do my part practice. So I don't look into it too much, and it's something, like I said, it's a super tough situation. Not very many people do it, so, and obviously at this point we're really used to it, so it's just get better week by week and understand the flow of it for sure.
Seems like every week you're getting more and more reps. Just kind of, how are you kind of embracing that and just, making the most of what you when you can do it?
Yeah, it's like you just said, making the most of it. Every opportunity that you get is a blessing, so making the most of that blessing, doing your 111 for the team to help them win.
I think 3 weeks ago, EMAC had 5 targets in the game, and we're like, man, he needs more than that. Tonight he had 19. What do you think of his performance, and you need other playmakers to lean on at times too, I guess?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's a lot of guys that caught the ball tonight, but obviously Eric's a Blitnikoff on the watch list, so he's a playmaker, and so, like you said, a lot of targets to him, gotta have to. He'll make plays, and so that's a playmaker.
What did you see on that last touchdown run? I mean, you utilized your legs there kind of on that last drive a couple of times.
Yeah, Bush is super heavy on vertical run opportunities, and especially when obviously they were playing super soft for the majority of the game, and we went into tempo, and those D linemen were gassed, and it was like first, second, third read weren't there. It's like you had to make a play, and luckily it's just right there, and the ref I think had a nice little pick. So.
How special was it for Austin Bolt to get his fifth career reception after all the work he's done to get back?
Yeah, no, Austin Bolt. I mean, it kind of gave me the chills there. That guy's one of the hardest workers, and obviously it's a super unfortunate injury, and then it just kind of, as he's getting back, something else happened. So it's awesome to have him back, and obviously he makes plays. So he's definitely he's a playmaker. He loves his team, so he's gonna do whatever he has to.
What do you think of James Ferguson-Reynolds' first career pass?
That was awesome. I mean, kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting it, but him to come in there and convert, we needed that, so it was awesome.
How much you guys work on that play, and how long you guys been waiting to call it?
I honestly don't really have any idea.
With 3 games to go, I mean, it looks tough now for the Mountain West, obviously. I mean, how do you guys kind of rally here and try to finish the season strong?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a team full of competitors, and we're not going to stop. We're going to do everything we can to just keep going.
I know you guys won't use it as an excuse, but, going into halftime with that gut punch, just, how tough was that to kind of respond to?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a whole, heavyweight fight. That's what we kind of said it was going to be. And that happened, it's like you said, a gut punch, but nobody was really phased. We came out halftime, and I think we had a good second half, so.
Max, what's your preparation process like? Why coaches continue to compliment what you're kind of doing in between game days? So what do you emphasize, and what's your process kind of like that might give you the edge, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, early on it's like the opponent, right? You get to the opponent, but by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's what we got in, the game plan, and I think it's just time. This game's time consuming. All those coaches work extremely hard. I mean, nobody really knows how hard those guys work when they're in and out of the office. I mean, they're out of the office extremely late and the office extremely early. So it's just, I mean, game with those guys helps a lot, and Bush is super helpful when it comes to preparation.
How much time, beyond what's required of you, do you feel like you put in?
I don't really know. It's just, I mean, kind of just confidence is where I get to. It's like, if I'm confident, that's where I know I'm prepared.
How do you think you played tonight, personally? I mean, you obviously put up some stats. There were a couple, throws that they didn't pick that maybe they could have, and you obviously, played pretty well, too. I mean, how do you evaluate your game?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really, as an offense, we played extremely awesome. I think we had around 180 rushing yards, something like that. So the rushing part was a big time of the game. The pass game got there late, so, I mean, all those guys around me that are helping me for sure.
Anything else?
Can I ask one? Last one. Last one's cool. The quarterback position is such a leadership position, right? And when you have 2, I don't know if they're you know, you get confused of who to turn to at times. How do you approach this, you know, when you're taking significantly more reps right now, Maddux, so how do you kind of approach that leadership position?
Yeah, like you said, it comes with the position. As a quarterback, you have to be a leader, and I think Kalen still does an extremely great job of just being involved and helping those guys. I mean, you see Kalen, he's super energetic all the time, and so I know me and him work together to get the best out of the team, and we will for sure.
All right, thank you.